I had an issue with the computer. I'm just going to continue recording on this video and we'll do a part 2. Let's keep going.
I average about $100 to $200.
I have to say that my favorite part about this is reading his chat and people arguing with each other if it's my fault or Hassan's fault that this is happening.
Well, the thing is there's really no laws about this. So Twitch can kind of do whatever the hell they want, right? So if you become popular and I think you start making revenue, like really low revenue. I'm pretty sure Twitch does it in tiers. I'm not super experienced. I've done some Twitch streams. I think once you hit 50 followers, that's when you're considered revenuable, right? Like you make revenue based off your followers, quote unquote. So, and I'm sure if I had to take a guess, I would say it's probably in tiers, right? If you have this many followers, you get this much. If you have this many followers, you get this much. If you have this many followers, etc., etc., etc. So if you're on the top performing Twitch, you're probably getting paid really good money. If you're kind of low, like you only have like 1,000 followers, you're probably not going to get paid that much. If this guy's only getting paid like a couple $100, he probably doesn't have a large community. Now, should Twitch be screwing him out of a paycheck? No, I mean, I don't think they should. But should these streamers be dependent on ad revenue? No, because if you're dependent on someone else, you might as well just go work a 9 to 5, right? So that's why you see so many YouTubers create merch stores and have people buy shirts or mugs or whatever, because they don't want to be dependent on these investors or these people that give them revenue to do ads, because it's not sustainable. It's not guaranteed.
It's really funny.
That's really what it is.
Day
It's
in
not
ad revenue,
sustainable.
right?
It's
5
not
days a week,
guaranteed.
you're talking about
Yeah.
$600-700 a week. You're talking about $2,800 a month. You know, $3,000 a month. I make about $8,000 a month on average, and sometimes 9, right? So it's about 40%.
That's pretty good money.
Sometimes
$8,000 a month.
I'm averaging $15. $15 fucking dollars in ad revenue. I'm disabling ads. I can't disable all of them. Nobody can. They automatically run. But I'm just going to stop fucking anything I have, because I don't.
Streaming is harder than the traditional 9 to 5. Thank you, Stinky. Look at this guy.
Know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I don't pay attention to the shit on my platform.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with it. I'm sitting over here in my own little fucking corner, doing my own thing, having a good time, and I'm getting destroyed.
That's part of the problem, is you're not paying attention. That's when they get you. Is you're not focusing, you're not paying attention.
I worked 6 goddamn months on a big time sponsorship, a long term sponsorship. I worked my ass off on this, and they pulled on me.
Yeah, because they can.
I have to.
It's perfectly legal. Now, is it fair? No.
Say that probably doesn't have to do with the Twitch situation.
It is what it is.
Usually advertisers don't pay attention, and this is just, I mean, maybe he knows something.
No, they trust me. They pay attention. They want to make sure they're getting their money's worth. They're not just throwing money willy-nilly. They're paying attention.
And they told him this explicitly, but in a lot of cases, advertisers...
They may not be paying attention to you, but they're paying attention to the platform. Why do you think Twitch is losing 80% of their revenue? Because they're looking and going, well, we're not really generating a lot of sales on this platform compared to others. I think we're just going to dip. And so they leave. And then that makes Twitch streamers suffer, because that's what most Twitch streamers rely on, is ad revenue.
Advertisers don't actually hold users accountable for what individually happens on a stream, but as somebody who... wait, okay. Okay, maybe he's going to explain more of it.
Maybe.
50% of my income is gone.
Nope.
And I didn't do shit.
Nope. Well, what do you think taxes are, brother?
You didn't do shit. You are correct.
And I found out, I went through a deep dive last night to find out what's going on with this platform.
Supply and demand.
And you know what my problem is? I'm going to say it. I'm not even pissed off at the streamers
Supply
for
and
doing
demand,
this fucking
dude.
crazy shit.
He's not going to name
I'm pissed off at Twitch for allowing it to get to this point.
Wow. Wow. This stock, he's a smart guy. What a surprise.
There are even specific things that Twitch isn't even controlled. They can't force people to advertise on their platform. They can try and incentivize people to advertise on their platform, but they can't force advertisers to do that. If you're relying on advertising income and Twitch isn't getting it, there's going to be cuts. It's called running a business.
Yeah. True. Yeah. Who? There it is. He right. He 100% right.
Facilitating it, allowing it,
Yep.
condoning it, or
True.
turning a blind eye.
Absolutely.
I can't even
100%.
get mad at the fucking streamers for their
200%.
fucking crazy shit takes and their
That's
crazy rhetoric and
That's
shit
right.
like that. I can't even get mad at them.
Yeah.
Because I have kids. I have toddlers.
What are you trying to say?
I have a family feed. No one is obligated to give two shits about your personal problems. I'm just gonna put that out there. No one in the world is obligated to care about your personal problems. Really, you should not be doing that.
Because you're right.
And let me tell you something right now. If my kids act out and do a lot of crazy shit,
I would argue that you're not right. I would argue that you just need to stop relying on advertising revenue. You know the problem. The solution is to not rely on advertising revenue and to go find other ways to make income that isn't dependent on other people. You are literally depending on a company to provide you a income and you're not getting the income you desire. The solution, if you don't want to go through Twitch, is to find another way to get income that does not rely on sponsorships, ad revenue, and other people's dollars, because that is the unfortunate reality of the world. If people feel you are not providing value, they have the right to get rid of you. They have the right to just say, screw it, I'm not using this platform, I'm not getting the results that I want. I guarantee you that's what these advertisers are doing. They're looking at the whole picture. They're not looking at each individual streamer, right? They're looking at the whole picture. They're dumping 100 million into Twitch, and they're going, okay, we're making 25,000. That's not worth it. Bye. Well, there's $100 million that Twitch just lost. Now, what it does fall on Amazon is what they do with that decreased money. They do have control over that. So if that's what he's referring to as they're screwing streamers, again, if you can't renegotiate with them, your solution would be to find other ways to make revenue that is not dependent on ad revenue. That is your solution.
and I don't stop it or do something to it, guess what? That's on me if they turn out to be pieces of shit. And if nobody wants them over at their birthday party.
Well, it's real simple.
And piece of shit Twitch streamers is a different subject for a different time.
Right? I mean, you have a Walmart and you've got a crazy, you got a crackhead in the middle of the Walmart. You got to call the police, get the crackhead out of there. Right? I mean, you can't expect it. It's like, is it really the crackhead's fault? No, he's a crackhead. Yeah, you're gonna be mad at Walmart. Get him out of here. He's trying to eat the lighters again.
Right. Okay. I can partially agree with that. I think it takes two to tango to Walmart, in that theoretical situation, right? Walmart shouldn't allow the crackhead in there, but the crackhead shouldn't even be in there in the first place. Get some fucking help, dude.
You blame the person that can stop it.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit fucking frustrated right now. I'm a little frustrated. Okay? I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to get into it because I don't have a
That's the problem. You don't know what's going on, and then you're even saying you're not going to get into it. Okay. You have no right to complain if you're not even going to try.
Well, I mean, I think it's very fair to say that there's been a lot of people that have said things that are really out of pocket on Twitch, and the problem is that the
All right, and to give context, I think anyone should be able to say whatever the hell they want, even if it's something fucked up. However, they don't get to choose the consequence of what they say. If they decide, I call for violence on this, and this, there's consequences to what you say. So if people, the best thing you can do is if you don't agree with that person and you're like, yeah, this is wrong, don't watch them. Unsubscribe. Watch their views plummet and they're going to start losing money. And then Twitch is going to go, oh, okay, bye. You're not relevant. See ya.
Moderation of that has
Actions
been
speak louder than words.
Asymmetrical. That's the problem. Like, I mean, I've said things that I got in trouble with, right? For sure. Other people have said things that they should have gotten in trouble with, some that they did get in trouble with too.
Yeah, but it's not your platform. You don't get to make those calls. like, I think people should get in trouble with blah blah blah. It's none of your business. Just keep your nose on your plate, bro.
That's really how it is.
One of the biggest contracts that I've been negotiating 6 months for.
Yeah.
Because of shit going on with Twitch. And now 40%, 50% of my income is gone. And I didn't do shit. I didn't even know what was going on.
That sucks.
That's crazy. I wonder, is the stock guy...
It doesn't matter if I say my heart goes out to him, like, that fucking sucks. If half your income is dependent on ad revenue...
Chat? Is he still in chat? I don't know if he is. Let me double check. Dan Clancy has to step down. I'm going to be honest. It's not Dan Clancy's fault that this is happening. It might be his responsibility now that it's happening, but it's not really. He was a few minutes ago. Yeah, it's not.
Part of it's greed and corruption for sure. Part of it's just underperforming Twitch streamers. And the other part of it is they're not making money. It's a big web of issues that is the whole problem. It's not just one person. You have to point out the whole problem. You have to point out the whole issue. You can't just be like, it's this person's fault because this and this isn't happening. Well, it's not just one person's fault. It's a multitude of issues as to why this is happening.
Not really his fault. Like, this was happening before he was CEO. Okay, oh yeah, he is here. Did they tell you that they stopped doing the advertising? What do you call it? Did they tell you that why they stopped doing the advertising? Did they say explicitly because it was the situation on Twitch, or did they pull out for, like, did they tell you what the reason was? Can he even say that? Yeah, and if you can't say that, that's totally fine. The company, they said they wanted to shift it now for the current environment on the platform. Wow. Wow. Okay. They want, shelf it. Okay, so yeah, you got put on the back burner for them to pay you with the, the January budget instead of the December budget. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, Dan was right. Yeah, I guess so. It's just crazy, man. It's fucked, though. It is. This is the first time I've heard of somebody doing that. Could be they get to do that, too. Yeah, right? And so, I'm a business guy. I get it. Yeah. No, I mean, I get it too. And here's the thing: is that I was going to talk about this just for a bit. Like, I don't know if you've been looking at any information about this before, or you've seen any data about it. But Twitch is actually, in a lot of cases, a very bad conversion tool for revenue.
That's why you read the user agreement when you make an account with Twitch.
They're actually a very bad conversion tool, and the reason why is that it's transient. So what I mean by that is that as soon as a Twitch stream is over, its effectiveness goes down to 0, whereas a YouTube video or something like that, or like another social media post, can exist for like an indefinite period of time.
Right.
And so
it's always there available.
Like, this is just like little information. Like, this is what I've learned, is that that's why for a lot of sponsorships that I end up doing, I try to, add in a YouTube video with it too, and maybe try to like get them to pay me for that.
Yeah, exactly. So he's doing exactly what I was saying. He's finding other ways to make revenue without relying on ad revenue. Putting it on YouTube, doing a sponsorship deal, because you should still do it, right? But don't just make it your sole primary source of income.
And I think that's better than just doing a stream. So like you have a better experience for like the sponsor, better ratio of like conversions, and also like you sometimes get more money. So yeah, don't want to make it all about me. No, I know. I'm just talking about like, this is just a personal thing. Most of my income comes from our platform. I made it clear in my chat. I was referencing Twitch chat. Yeah, no, totally for sure, bro. And I really appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thanks for coming in here and clarifying. Absolutely. And I just wanted to do context so people didn't think I was drumming up drama. Well, I don't think it's really drama to say that, man, I'm not getting any ad revenue. This really sucks, right? I mean, I know that. Like, I get that. And like, I
you can sit and think that, but like, why do you need to come on a social platform and say that?
Can't speak for anybody else, but like, I'm not gonna get offended if like you're like, oh,
and we know, the reason why people do it is it generates clicks, right? Drama generates clicks. You're generating deep interest. Just part of the game.
It's toddlers doing something like that. It's just funny to me, right? I mean, I'm a grown man.
That you're doing it.
I'm not gonna get my feelings hurt over that, right? And so yeah, no, everything's totally fine. Let's go ahead and we'll get the rest of it.
You know, he might not think he's stirring up drama, but that's subjective. I think he is. That's my subjective opinion. Just like his subjective opinion is he's not doing that. He's just stating the way of the world in his eyes. Well, doesn't matter, you know, because now we're at an impasse. We're at a, okay, then what is it? And you sit down and have a conversation about that.
Grown toddler? Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck? Just what are you doing?
Money trading and stuff like
There's
that.
nothing happening.
I do good trading because I don't
Random
rely on that
silence.
income. Right? I don't rely on that income. That's not my money I work on. I can
Whoa,
I can
missed
be
something.
smart from me.
Okay.
Reporting low ads, yeah.
Taken out from me. But Stocky, don't you make good money trading and stuff like that? I do good trading because I don't rely on that income.
Okay, then if you don't rely on that income, why are you making a video about losing half your income?
Right?
If you don't rely on it, then you shouldn't need to make a video. You're not making any sense.
I don't rely on that income. That's not
This shouldn't
that's
be an
not my
issue, then.
money I work on. I can be smart and I can be fun and have little funds here and take my game because it's not you never. That's why I tell people. They say, Stocky, I want to be a full-time trader. No, you don't. That just
Bro.
you just go to the fucking Vegas and blow all your money on hookers, coke, and gambling there, and it'll be faster and more enjoyable, and you can.
Like, literally, that statement was contradicting. I don't rely on my income. Oh, but I lost half my income. Ah! It shouldn't matter to you then if you don't rely on it. Okay, well, if half your income is ad revenue, you kind of rely on it. So that's bullshit.
Rebuild faster. You are not. The moment you have to
If you made $4 grand a month and then all of a sudden you only make $2 grand, that's gonna affect your life. Do not tell me you don't rely on that shit. That's bullshit.
rely on trading stocks as your source of income, you're fucked, right? I have money. I'm not gonna be homeless. I don't need your money, okay? I'm gonna be okay, all right? I'm fine.
Yeah, that's the same. I agree with that absolutely 100%.
I'm not one of these streamers who are
Like, let me explain the context. I don't hate these people. I just hate the bullshit that's coming out of their mouths. That's what I fucking hate. I don't need your money. I'm not reliant on ad revenue. He just said 5 fucking minutes ago he just lost half his income and he was complaining about it. Okay, if you're not relying on it, then you don't need to bitch and moan about it. So that's bullshit.
gonna be like, oh my god, I need help because
Okay, I don't care. Next.
that, and I work on sponsorships and brand deals and stuff like that, and I'm very, very picky.
Okay, so just based on what he's saying, he works on sponsorships, brand deals, he trades, he also gets ad revenue. So he has multiple ways, but yet, if you're making a video upset about this, then obviously it's affecting you in some way, shape, or form. So to sit and say, I don't need your money, and then you're gonna sit and say you just lost money, it's all contradictory. Like, they could just be like, oh hey, I just found out that this income that normally I got, I don't have anymore. No big deal. I have other avenues to do it. I just wanted to raise awareness. Thanks. Peace. And leave the video at that. But it's trendy to do this. It's trendy to be upset. It's trendy to do this. It's trendy to get generations and clicks. I guarantee you this is probably on YouTube and he's probably making money off of it. Again, playing the game. Let's just call
I turn
it for
away
what it
90%
is.
of my sponsorship
Let's call
offers
it for what it
because
is. Let's
I want to
cut the
guys,
horse
seriously,
crap.
you're making it look bad. I don't need your fucking money. This is not this is in no way, shape, or form me.
Guys, y'all need to.
Well, how do we know that? How do we know that? He could just be saying that, and then people are like, oh man, I feel so bad. You just lost half your revenue. Here, have some money. And he's like, oh, I don't need it. The more you say you don't need it, the more people are going to want to do it because, you know, people sympathize with the underdog. People love an underdog. People love that. You know?
Every time a streamer says something's going wrong in their life, can you please stop giving them money?
Yeah,
Stop doing this. It's so dumb.
I agree.
Just quit it. Stop it.
Okay, get to the point. I
Yeah.
don't want to
And
be here
finding
for
out
4 hours.
that you know you don't have any customers coming.
I'm gonna skip through a lot of this video just because it's an hour and 30 minutes, and so far a lot of it's just fluff.
in all of a sudden, and you're like, wait,
Driving
what's
me
going on?
nuts.
Like, I have viewers, but like, you know, people are coming in and they're just walking out, and it's like, wait, why are they walking out? Aren't they? Don't they know they have to pay me, right? And it's like, oh, well, it turns out that the police are no longer doing their job, and so nobody's afraid because
he's in
they're not doing their
California.
job because the state decided to do something. What, I don't know.
Yeah,
just
I heard about this.
And you're like, bro, I'm just cooking up some fucking spicy meatballs, okay? Italiano joint here.
What does this have to do with anything, dude?
Because I don't have the info. I am not going to be. I've told you guys this from the beginning, and I will always be this way. I am not somebody who's going to jump on something without having the information. I'm not a reactionary person like that. Right? I'm not going to say, well, it's because of this,
This is a smart guy.
I am saying that I don't know what.
And I agree with that. You shouldn't just jump on something without having context. But if you're not going to have context, I think you're free to generalize. Be like, okay, let's give the person the best benefit of the doubt that I can think of until I know. I do that all the time.
What somebody said or what somebody did that led to this, but what I can tell you is that a lot of shit has been going on for a long time, and it has not been
Okay, a lot of shit has been going on for a long time, and now you're discussing this.
Dealt with.
Should have nipped it in the butt when you had the chance.
Appropriately, according to.
Okay.
Holy fucking shit!
Skipping the
down 80% and 90% it's fault.
Bro, it's super inconsistent. Yeah, so basically
I think
you
he's
get
just
zero
doing this
ad
to-
money.
Jesus.
Bro, isn't that like pseudo censorship? What the fuck is that, bro? But then again, I mean, if the advertisers don't want it.
It is. It's absolutely censorship. Advertisers use funding for advertisers as a way to compel speech on the internet. It's a huge problem.
Yeah, if you don't fit a mold, they cut you. It's just you're just supporting my theory. Thank you.
I mean, they didn't want it.
Yeah.
Now, is it right? No, I definitely don't think it's right. But making a spectacle about it is not, you're not helping. What you should be doing is trying to reach out to Twitch, proving shit, then making a video going, look, we've been trying to reach out. We need to raise awareness on this problem. You're not going to force Twitch to do anything by just doing these streams and going, oh, look, we're going to make a difference by showing how many people are getting fucked by the system. They don't care.
Interesting.
You said it yourself. They don't care. So why waste your time?
Ads. That's gotta be a.
Tell you why you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time because
right?
it generates you money.
No.
You're doing it because it makes you money.
No bugs.
Also, that again.
I'm just
People
gonna
use
skip
for
through
black-
this because this is just the same crap. He's just
Are allowing to
Their
exist.
problem with Twitch's moderation is that it's not based on principle, but instead is reactionary. Yeah, exactly. If you can't fix the problem, you have to adapt and change. So doing this is not really going to change anything. Give it 6 months. It's probably still going to be the same thing. There's going to be specific streamers that are making bank because they fit the mold and they fit the Twitch. They fit the Twitch vision, right? Asmongold didn't fit the vision. All these other streamers that may perform well, they don't fit the mold, so they just yank the carpet from under them. It is censorship. You have to adapt. If you can't change it, you have to adapt. It sucks. I agree, but sitting here and bitching and moaning about it's not going to change anything. And I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for my views. They're my views. Sorry they upset you. If you don't like it, you can always click out. You can click that fancy little X button right over there. Oh wait, you can click the fancy. Let me move my camera. You click that fancy little X button right over here.
These politics are
on your
relatively
computer. You don't
popular
have
on
to watch
social
me.
media, and the reason why it's gone unchecked is because it is popular on social media.
Yeah, exactly.
If it was popular on social media,
It's a business model. At the end of the day, it's just about money. Money and what vision and what kind of image you're trying to generate.
to say white power, Twitch would let you say white power. That's the truth.
Yeah.
And
if they
every
want
other
to say that,
website
that's the image they're trying to generate.
would too.
Again, it's just
And
business.
cutting.
Like, I don't need to watch all this crap.
Their
This
change.
is just
So
word
like they don't
salad.
want to ban him. Also, he has like pretty much a pretty unique niche on Twitch that allows Twitch to kind of have a political angle.
Right.
And I think that
It's just
Twitch
business.
sees that as valuable, and so they don't want to ban him as well.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of reasons why. Overall, like I don't want to see The thing is, I don't want to see anybody be retroactively banned. Like, I don't want to have Twitch go back and be like, oh yeah, well you said this last year and now you're getting banned now. I don't really think they should do that. I just think that from now on, like, they should try to hold everybody to the same standard.
They should, but they're not going to, because again, it's a business, and they are looking at like what people like watching, and they're going, oh, this streamer, this streamer, this streamer, this streamer. Oh, this streamer kind of does a lot of different things. We might have them as a wild card, and they're getting rid of the fluff, because the big reality of Twitch is they are not making the money they need to pay these streamers. And part one, right? That's part of the problem. Part two is just like what Asmon's saying. I don't agree with everything he says, but I wish him and everyone else well. Part two, and you know, this is what they don't go over, and it doesn't matter what video you do. Part two, streamers that do make money off of this type of content, they say they have backup plans, but then they go and they complain about losing half their revenue. So if you have a backup plan, why do you need to complain about losing half your revenue? It shouldn't matter then, right? It sucks that you lose money, but everyone loses. I lose money all the time. I don't make a video about how I lost $10,000. I go, oh, well, that sucks. I lost $10,000. You'll live and you'll learn. You have to get back up on the horse, and you're going to make mistakes. You don't need to make a video about how you lose money. It just comes off as whiny. And this is why people go, shut up and quit complaining, because it comes off as whining.
Right? Like, I don't want to see Hassan banned or anybody else banned, right? So that's my viewpoint. Blaming Zionist is insane. Well, it depends, right? And so, like, there's a very, very Twitch is like a
Just going over
something's going on where my ad revenue is not correct and it's not what it should be. If I want to make $2,000 a day, I'll go be a fucking mailman.
We've already talked about this. Next.
So Twitch.
Hourly. Not my fault that Twitch built the bomb. I didn't do that. I didn't tell people to call each other crackers.
Right.
I didn't tell people to play terrorist videos. I didn't tell them to talk about like how they hope veterans got PTSD.
Right. You didn't. You're right, and I agree. You didn't encourage this, but the thing is, it's a business. If it's generating likes and views and clicks, Twitch is gonna keep it. They're gonna keep what's making them money. It's all about money. I've already said this a bajillion times.
Not contribute. Yeah, sure.
I'm skipping through.
Only when devs is.
Anyways, that's pretty much the gist of the video. If you want to watch the full video, I'll put it in the link in the description. But yeah, dude, it's just I used to watch Asmongold a lot. You know, I respect his opinions. I may not agree with everything he says, but I think he's got a lot of good takes. He's got a good perception of reality. I don't agree with everything for sure, but I just wanted to make this video and do kind of a quick react to this, because this crap needs to stop. Like, I would like to see from Twitch streamers, if they truly wish to solve this problem, to actually show proof that they were trying to fix it with Twitch, instead of just saying, well, we sent them a message. Anyone can say that. Show screenshots, show proof, and then go, look, they're not willing to work with us. We gotta go. We just want to raise awareness. Thanks, peace. Thanks for listening, and let it go. This is a drama fest. Like, oh, I don't want to stir up drama. You did a whole hour, and yeah, I chose to watch it because I am wanting to spread awareness that this crap needs to stop. You're doing this because you are making money. Don't tell me you're not making money off these videos. You're full of crap if you're telling me, oh, I'm not making money. Oh. You may not be making money off Twitch. You're making money on YouTube. You're probably making money on Twitter. You're probably making money on a lot of different things that I don't know about, and I don't care to know about. You do you. You live your life. My issue is I'm tired of these Twitch streamers acting like they have it hard when they're making, on average, 10K a month. They're out of touch. They don't understand how shit it is to work a 9 to 5, because maybe they've been doing it so long that they're comfortable with their lifestyle. Great, good for you. I'm happy for you. But don't sit here and post these stupid videos going, oh, there's a problem, and you provide no context, no evidence that you're even doing anything to fucking fix the problem. You're just bitching and moaning. That's all it is. And I just provided context in this video. Talk to Twitch. If they don't talk to you, show screenshots. If the problem still hasn't resolved for you in renegotiating your contract or figuring out how to make more money, you leave and you go to a different platform. You do YouTube, you do something else. You're telling me you don't have any hobbies other than this? I don't think that's true. I really don't. I just think this is a ploy to get clicks and to get money, and people like controversy. People like drama. That's why people watch the video. I clicked on it because I was like, oh, what? The apocalypse has begun. What's this about? And I clicked it. It's to get clicks, bro. Just admit it. Admit that you're just playing the game like everyone else. Don't sit here and be like, oh, well, I'm a swell roundabout guy and I really care about Twitch streamer rights. You don't care. You don't care, dude. If you cared, you'd be showing screenshots. You'd be showing all your community what you're trying to do to make this change. I didn't see one thing in this. Well, if you looked at my other videos, that's probably what it'll say. Go look at my other videos. Why didn't you provide it in the description? Is it in here? Let me see. Did he put, oh, check out all my other videos that I've done on this because it's such an issue that I care about. Oh, look, you can find his Twitch. Oh, look, you can find his Twitter. You can go on his subreddit. Wow. Oh, wow, you can go on his second YouTube channel and go watch more of his content. Huh. That's interesting. Huh. Do you, I thought you cared about this. Wouldn't you want to put something in the description of some other relative video? Is there any relative, this is my stuff, what I watch. Actions speak louder than words, bro. You can sit and tell me all day that you care, but this right here just shows me you don't give two shits. So quit lying to people. That's what I'm upset about. I'm upset about the bullshit that's coming out of Twitch viewers' mouths. Anyways, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Peace.